And with your eyes closed, you can begin to relax, becoming more aware of some things than you were before. The sounds in the room, the sound of my voice, the sensations in your hands or feet, and the thoughts and the images that drift into the mind. Because with the eyes closed, it becomes easier and easier to become more aware of a variety of things that would have otherwise gone overlooked or ignored. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, and the shifting of awareness as a mind begins to experience that gradual letting go. Letting go of even the effort it takes to be aware of exactly where your arms are positioned, or the hands or the fingers, and even the effort it takes to be aware of which leg seems to relax more quickly or completely than the other. Experiencing that letting go on your own, in your own way. And in this way, you can learn even more than before about your own ability to relax and let go. And the mind begins to flow down towards that place of quietness and calm awareness, as if traveling now into that place of effortless relaxation, a place where you can allow events to occur almost by themselves, drifting down, drifting back, drifting upwards and towards the surface of awareness at times. And that's fine, because it all belongs to you, because you have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And as that conscious mind lets go even more now, that unconscious mind activates, allowing you to fully utilize the power of your imagination. And I'd like you to imagine that you're looking at a map of the United States. That's right. And you might get a sense that that map is made of vinyl or paper or old parchment or something else that makes sense to you. And I'd like you to get a sense that off the East Coast, there's a little isolated island that just floats off Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And that tiny island is Nantucket. And I don't know whether or not you've visited Nantucket before, but I want you to get a sense of a summer destination, almost like a wide U-shaped island lined around the perimeter with beaches and sand dunes. And you may get a sense of quaint, unpainted, shingled buildings and homes, and little gardens filled with pink and blue flowers. Getting a sense of cobblestone streets lined with restaurants and high-end boutiques. And it's the kind of place where you can almost feel like you're traveling in time to a place that's truly unplugged from responsibilities and a place where you can reconnect with nature. And using your whole imagination now, I want you to imagine walking along one of those sandy beaches in Nantucket, getting a sense of that sand beneath your feet and the way that it moves and allows you to slow down. And you can find yourself here in the natural surroundings of Nantucket National Wildlife Refuge, just located at the tip of Great Point on Nantucket Island. And as I count you in, you can allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into this experience. 1, getting a sense of the gentle sound of the ocean waves crashing on the shore on this bright, sunny day. 2, hearing the call of the seagulls as they fly together and soar over the ocean waves. 3, just noticing how those seagulls occasionally dive into the ocean for their daily meal. And 4, noticing a few seals with their cute little noses and whiskers just lying out in the sand, just basking in the sun, just noticing now that their eyes are closed as they're also listening to the gentle waves. And 5, as you're here now, just effortlessly relaxing, enjoying the warmth of the sun on your body, just feeling what that feels like now. And as you watch those seals on the shoreline, beginning to notice that animals instinctively know the importance of working hard and then resting to recharge their bodies so they can focus on when it's time for them to focus. And I wonder what would happen if humans remembered their nature, understanding that life is not just about producing and working, but also about taking time out to pause, to recharge. And I'd like you to now allow your imagination to wander and wonder about a lighthouse there in the distance, where the currents of the Atlantic Ocean and Nantucket Sound meet. And you might imagine a 77-foot tall lighthouse towering there in the sky. And this lighthouse is made of stone and concrete. And it's so tall and painted white. And as you look up, you can notice that there's a black lantern room at the very top. But this is no ordinary lighthouse. You see, many people don't know that this lighthouse was built in 1784. And the original tower was made of wood. And just 32 years later, it was destroyed by a fire. So the good people of Nantucket rebuilt the tower a year later. And this time it was rebuilt with stone. And the lighthouse stood tall and mighty for another 167 years until it was toppled by a storm. And the good people of Nantucket rebuilt the tower again. This time they built it out of stone and 5 feet of concrete to help it withstand the elements. And I'd like you to bring to mind now, once or twice, or perhaps 3 or more times, that you felt defeated, that you felt destroyed, or perhaps even toppled over by a situation in your life, an experience. Maybe you even felt hopeless. And I want you to really get a sense of that now. And now looking back, I'd like you to get a sense of the lessons that you learned each time. That's right. Just as a lighthouse was rebuilt each time with new resources to become stronger and even more resilient, I wonder what resources you've acquired that made you resilient. And perhaps there's been an experience in your life which up until now you haven't overcome. And I'd like you to take this moment to direct your unconscious mind to begin to find the lessons and the resources within you now so that you can understand just how strong you are now and how best to rebuild yourself from the inside out moving forward. because resilience is the ability to come back in the face of adversity. And it's one of your natural abilities and resources because we are always evolving, learning, growing. And even though we don't often enjoy facing those challenges in our lives, challenges and adversity simply are an opportunity for us to grow and evolve even more, developing that character and trust in yourself now. And now, I'd like you to imagine entering into that lighthouse. That's right. Just imagine yourself taking those stairs right up to the top of this lighthouse. See yourself moving up those stairs, one by one, easily and effortlessly, feeling and sensing that as you rise to the top, with each step you climb, you can feel even stronger now. And as you're there now at the top of this lighthouse, getting a 360-degree view of this beautiful island, I'd like you to notice the ocean and the birds gliding in the air and the deep sea in the distance. And as you're here, I'd like you to notice the glass in this lighthouse as it has a bit of dust and dirt that's adding this slight filter to the windows that's just not allowing the light to beam as brightly at night. And I'd like you to find the glass cleaners and the rags here in this room. And I'd like you to begin cleaning the glass. So go ahead and imagine yourself wiping away the sand and the dust now. And as you do, I'd like you to get a sense that the lighthouse stands to serve a purpose. Its light radiates to guide others, to be of service to others. And I wonder where in your own life you can allow your own light to shine even brighter. And when you do, how you'll be of better service to others. And I wonder what specifically that is for you. And as you wipe away this old dust and sand from the glass, I'd like you to allow this movement to represent a cleansing in your own life, getting a sense of any thoughts or habits or beliefs that have been clouding and dimming your own light. So go ahead and take this moment to clean this glass. And as you do, just know you're directing your unconscious mind to begin to assist you to clear what needs to be cleared in order to help you shine brighter. And since we're here within your imagination, you can speed up time, seeing this lighthouse completely clean, feeling good about the changes you've made within this lighthouse and within yourself now. And taking a look back outside the window here and noticing the beach and allowing your awareness to carry you right back there, walking along the beach and finding that it's now dusk and the lighthouse turns on, radiating its beautiful white light. And you can take that in now, just observing that glow. And as you do, I'd like you to tune into your own resilience and your own light. And you can begin to travel all the way back now to the present, allowing the experience you had here today to begin to remap and reshape the way you see yourself, the way you experience the world. Traveling all the way back now, guiding your awareness back into your space now, as I count you back up. 5, drifting up and back towards the surface of awareness. 4, effortlessly bringing energy back into your body. 3, thanking your imagination for its support in this journey. 2, traveling all the way back now, opening your eyes, stretching your arms, and 1, bringing a smile to your face as you arrive in the present, remembering that when you journey within, you can go beyond.